Are you free today? Hell yeah. Manifestation is real. Affirmations are real. Writing down your goals is real. Now I think I'm ready. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, I'm ChimereNicole, and today we are continuing day 11 of our walking challenge. Look where I'm at, you guys. I'm in the wilderness. I am outside getting some fresh air, breathing in the elements, expanding my lungs, and freezing to death. You guys should see my fingers. The jacket that I have on, it covers my fingertips a little bit, but my thumb is still out because I wanted to press start on the camera, and baby, my thumb is freezing. So I wanted to see how you guys are doing and share with you something amazing that happened to me today, and I think it's relevant to our challenge. But I also wanted to do that because we're walking, and that's what this challenge is about. Being consistent, doing it every day. So the last, I would say 48 hours for me have been quite challenging in terms of life. You know, things happen so unexpectedly, and that has truly hit me during this challenge. So someone very close to me that I love lost a loved one. And it affected me so deeply because when you care about your friends and your family and they are hurting, it hurts. It hurts to see someone you love hurt. And so it's just been a very emotional, last 48 hours for me. And although I did journal and I did walk and exercise and do all of the things that I wanted to do in this challenge, yesterday I knew that I could not film anything because I knew I was going to be too emotional, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't want to come on here and cry. But I do want to share with you what happened to me this morning. And if I do get emotional, you now know why. Because like I said, the last 48 hours for me, oh my God, this is so pretty. Hold on. Before I get into my story, let me show you. Look at the ducks. You guys. This is a walking trail near my home. It's very serene. Even though it is quite cold today, it's beautiful. And we also have a nice view behind me on this trail, and it's really beautiful, you guys. And that's the trail that I'm walking. So as I said, the last 48 hours have been a bit challenging emotionally for me. So I just couldn't film. I really just would not want to get on the camera. I didn't have the heart. it was too much. So this morning I woke up and I laid in bed for like 10 minutes. And I really just laid there and prayed. I said, God, it's a very emotional time. And there are so many things that I am wanting and hoping and praying for during this 30-day challenge. Not only like the walking and things like that. Because as I told you guys on day one, for me, this means more than just walking and all of that. It's about being consistent. It's about showing up. It's about being ambitious with the goals that I want, figuring out what the goals figuring out what those goals are and actively working towards accomplishing those goals every day. That's what this is about. So when I laid in bed this morning and I prayed, I said, God, all of the things that I wrote down on my day one, all of the things that I've been writing in my prayer journal, all of those things, I really need a door to open for me for those things. And as audible as I'm speaking to you guys today, he said, today is the day. And like I told you, the last 48 hours for me have just been really emotional. And so, although I felt what was being said, it was still just like, okay. But I held on to that. And when I got up this morning, the first thing that I did, even before brushing my teeth, was I went downstairs and I wrote into my gratitude journal. And I wrote exactly what I needed today. Typically, I write that in my prayer journal. I wrote it in my gratitude journal. I have a few of them. I wrote it in my gratitude journal. And I said, this is the thing that I need today. Just that simple. And when I said that, I got up, I got the kids ready, did all of the things, and that was my morning. I got to work. I had to wash my hair. That's why I have an afro. I washed my hair, and I said, I need to be bold today. I need to do something I have not done before. And one of the things that I am looking for is I'm looking to relocate my business. And I have been speaking to landlords and commercial real estate agents and all of that for the last few weeks to no avail. You guys know the housing market and the real estate market right now is trash. But I said, you know what? I just gotta be bold today. So I went in my phone and I called the property that I wanted. I called that landlord back. I said, I know that the property that I wanted is not available, but I think that there's something that you can do for me. This is what he said. Are you free today? Hell yeah. I said, I sure am. He said, meet me at this address. And I said, what time do you want me to meet you? He said, when are you free? I said, I'll be there in 5 minutes. I wasn't playing. Got in my car, drove to his location. He showed me a property that he didn't even show me before. We had a really great conversation. And I'm saying all of this for a few reasons. The first time I spoke to this man, he was very rude. He really was. He was very rude. He was very short. And today, he was very welcoming. He's very accommodating. It was like a totally different person. And as we're walking through this property and I'm looking around, when I tell you it suits my needs almost to a T. The business that I own is a hair salon, and the property that he showed me was a former hair salon. That is very rare in my industry. Typically hair salons have to be built because of the watering, the piping, the plumbing, and all of that. This had, it still had a sink attached to the plumbing, a salon sink. So I just walked in and I looked at it and I said, you have got to, I said, God, y'all not gonna tell me that this don't work. Manifestation is real. Affirmations are real. Writing down your goals is real. When I walked out of that store with him, I just sat in my car and thanked God. I said, you know, when I woke up this morning, I woke up with a boldness in my spirit that said, everything that I want, God is going to open the door for me. That's exactly what he did today. And he did that because I put the work in. We have a scripture that we use and it's called faith without works is dead. What that means is you can have all the faith in believing that you want, but unless you put some work behind that prayer, you put some work behind that ambition, you put some work behind all that manifesting and dreaming, nothing is going to come to fruition. So you got to put the work in. The same way we're putting in the work in every day on this challenge, we have to continue to do that. And that's why I emphasize being consistent all the time. So, whew, it was a very emotional day. And, you know, regardless of what happens in this situation, I know that that same boldness that allowed me to step out and contact that man again, even though he was mean and he was rude and he was unaccommodating, and I got a totally different response today. That's how I know that God is working. That is what we call favor. And so I just wanted to encourage you guys with that story today as we're doing our walk, and let you guys know that things are happening, doors are opening, opportunities are coming up for us, but we have to remain consistent. And it is day 11 of this challenge, and already I am seeing the fruits of my labor, and I'm just really excited about that. So that is it for today's video, you guys. I hope you enjoy. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram if you haven't done so already, and please make sure you are following along on this challenge. I'm going to be uploading videos every single day up until the end of this month. They're going to be filled with workouts, videos such as this, what I'm eating, what I'm doing, all of the good stuff. So I want you guys to follow my journey, because this year is going to be our year. So I'll see you guys in the next video.